I am a huge fan of the franchise Aliens. I used to read the Dark Horse comic books, played the video games, love the action figures. I have all the Alien films on Blu-ray. I am a huge fan. Even though I don't think that all the films were great, I liked it. I even enjoyed the Predator vs. Aliens, the first one. The second one, I don't know. I still think there's something there. They've always fascinated me, these creatures, where they came from, how they hunt. And as we started to peel back the layers of the xenomorph, I enjoyed it even more. I do think at times the film gets away from the xenomorph and goes into open-ended questions about life and God and creation that, for me, I'm like, okay, that's cool, but can we get back on track? Alien Earth is the new series streaming on Hulu by FX, or on FX, but it's on Hulu. Guys, it's so confusing. And it just dropped its first 2 episodes. And I want to give you some non-spoiler highlights and a couple things I noticed. Number one, they spent a lot of money on this show, and I think that it absolutely is well spent. I have seen shows spending $1 million on an episode, and they suck. But this looks good. It feels like a movie. The length of these 2 episodes felt like a movie. It felt like one continuous film, and I was waiting to see what was coming next, which is what you want from a series. They wasted no time in giving us a lot of action. Yes, I heard somebody say, oh, it was a little too slow. I don't know what you're talking about. Within the first 20 minutes, we had a massive explosion and crazy alien creatures killing everybody. Not sure. But because the episodes are long, maybe their attention spans are gone. Who knows? It is developing a story that takes place prior to Alien. So the timeline is a little confusing, and you can sit there and look up the timeline, or I can do another video on that. But it does show us that these companies, Weyland-Yutani and Prodigy and others, knew that there was something going on. Well, maybe Prodigy didn't, but I don't want to give anything away. But Weyland-Yutani sent out a mission to discover creatures and found this, or at least something that leads to this. And they knew about it long before Ripley encountered this beast. Now, what's interesting about it is they also find other dangerous creatures from other parts of the galaxies. And I thought that was really cool. If you've read the comics, or you read the books, or you're familiar with the alien lore, these are creatures that have been pulled from that. You don't have to read them. The show stands on its own. This show stands on its own if you haven't watched all the movies, but you're familiar with the franchise. I highly would recommend giving it a special watch. I'm not a fan of the music choices. I don't think they match. And there's a couple scenes with the alien that had me question things. Otherwise, I'm interested.